The good thing about when you are getting ready to buy fabric, I bought, I believe, all of my fabric at Joann's fabric store. The nice thing about Joann's, Hobby Lobby, is they usually have really good coupons. Some of them are only for non-sale items, which a couple of these have been on sale, which is nice because they're cheaper. And then I, could get some other ones that weren't on sale, so they end up being pretty cheap. I think I bought a yard and a half for like $3.50 around there, which turned out really good. A yard and a half is just kind of the length you want to cut, I believe, when you're cutting it across. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Sometimes I'm confused. But I do know that you want to get a yard and a half. When you're getting ready to make your bracelets and you have your fabric out and ready to go, this blue one is actually a knit kind. It's not jersey knit specifically, but it's still pretty stretchy, so it works really well for the bracelets. The other kind that I have, the striped one, is jersey knit, and this one is quite a bit stretchier than even the pink one that I got previously that was jersey knit, so I'm not quite sure what the difference is, but you just kind of have to play with, how to do it. Some are a little easier. These ones come out a little smaller as far as the bracelet size. So when you're getting ready to cut, I have found through many trial and error that the best way to cut it is to lay it down on a table or a hard surface. It lays a little flatter that way, and it's easier to cut a straight line. So what you want to do, if you want to make like these little bit smaller ones, to have, what is that, about an inch wide? I can measure it right here. Yeah, that's about an inch. For the ones, if you want them a little larger, you can just make the strips a little larger, and that just you can kind of play with that depending on how big you want it to be, and the fabric. Like, these are the same size strips, but they came out, different sizes, which is interesting. Not quite sure why, but yeah, so you kind of have to play with it a little bit. So what you want to do is you want to cut it so that your strips are 56 inches. So you want to use one strip for this one, and then 2 strips if you want to make the longer one. So just thinking about as you're cutting.